Good morning, I'm Kensei and welcome to Dragon Track. Yep, that's where I'm spending the next 2 nights. That's the chapel. I'm going to church there tomorrow. That's the temple. The Palmyra, New York Temple, Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. The garden is lovely. Nice place. Closer view. And again, the garden is spectacular. The temple itself is beautiful. Trees. Garden of Eden. Erected 23 years ago in the year 2000. Joseph Smith Farm and Sacred Grove parking, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. As one might expect, as you go in, the Welcome Center is to the left. Probably the modern building that I filmed earlier. Tour starts inside. Restrooms to the right. Nice flowers, a lot of yellow and orange, purple, pink on the sides. Nice. It would be wonderful. Let me just have another peek around. Now,
these brick on this hearth are original. You can see the joists and the floorboard above, and you see the beam in the corner that's holding everything up. Those are original. The dark paint are whitewash on the walls. That's original. This lighter stuff, this is new. This is the you know, these are, he built it so there's an oven. There's an oven in here so that Lucy could bake now, not have to do it over a fire.
yeah. Joseph Smith Sr. was a cooper, or in other words, he made barrels and he trained Hiram to do the same. Joseph Smith climbing the fence the day after Moroni visited him 3 times during the night. Only stay on established paths and get out of the grove if there's a thunderstorm, and don't bring your pets. A map of the Smith farm, the 100 acres of forest that they bought and that they then turned into their farm. It's a path, restroom, drinking fountain. This is the path, or one of them. I'm assuming that it loops, but I don't know that for sure. Almost like a church hall or something. The Sacred Grove gathering place. Apparently I've played with the setting, so that's why the picture was square instead of rectangular. I am certain I won't find any rock scrambling, any climbing here. When I was standing on, or walking rather, on the path over there and looking in this direction, I saw a box here, what I thought was a box. I also saw a sign, so I know this is what I saw. It just looked like a box from over there to draw me here for whatever reason. I have not walked all of the paths, just some, following inspiration. I'm going to turn. Right now it feels like I am exiting the sacred grove. Our Heavenly Father seems to have other plans. I'm not done with this place. I need to record some buildings and some signs before I leave. Well, apparently I am not on the way out, because the way out is that way, and I need to go here. Exit. We'll see how far we get towards the exit this time. They built fences out of stone first, and there are some portions of the stone fencing remaining here. The 8 witnesses. Sacred Grove, mentioning the first vision. More water and a lot of vegetation. And again, I stay on the path. Selecting the land they bought to build a farm to make sure it had everything they needed. The replica of the farmhouse they lived in down the front. The long home where the family lived and when they lived there. Oh well. Apple trees, other trees. Threshing barn. This is not the original barn. It was built by children to Brigham Young and moved here since the original barn was lost. The framing house, it was mentioned on one of the signs earlier, and I've recorded some of the interior of that too. The back of the framing house. The framing home, the cooper shop that I recorded the interior of earlier. Sacred events on the Smith farm. First vision. Moroni visiting Joseph 3 times during the night. 3 years later, bringing the gold-plated translated Book of Mormon from home and returning it to Moroni. Items discovered here from the time period when the Smiths lived here, members of the family who lived here. Even though the hotel is close to the significant things I want to see, or the majority of significant things I want to see, It's still in the middle of nowhere. So if you want to go to a store or a restaurant, which I hope they have restaurants, it's almost 2 miles. Just one light. It's a church, it's a City of God on the sign. Not sure what that is. That is Canal Town Community Church. This is Zion Episcopal Church. Not sure what church that is. They can't. It's a Presbyterian church. Brandon Finch, a Book of Mormon, first published here 1830. Palmyra Women's Civics Club 1954. Canal Town 1789. Open, visitors welcome. The last tour has already started. I misread that sign. I read, "This suspension breaks," which doesn't sound very promising. I walked 2 miles to get to a grocery store, bought a few things, but they didn't have everything I needed. So I went to a gas station and bought some fruit. And as I left, the paper bag I got from Dollar General broke. So I went back to the gas station. They gave me 2 plastic bags, one inside the other, for increased durability. And I put my stuff there and gave them the broken paper bag and asked her to toss it. I just hope that it will hold up the 2 miles I have to walk to get back to my hotel.
Hi, this is Editing Kansai. Unfortunately, I forgot to shoot an ending, so keep on checking.